Closed captioning for News 12 is brought to you by Kenneth Nugent. From the station that's on your side, News 12, first at 5, continues.
We got a nice break today, but a cold front is bringing change. A chance for showers, even a low risk for some severe storms tomorrow.
But today, sunny skies as crowds are celebrating St. Patrick's Day in downtown Augusta. We are taking a live look there now with our drone, and you can see plenty of people still out and about.
A lot of speckles of green down there below. It's a big day for businesses, too. Wildhub says Americans are expected to spend $5.8 billion for St. Patty's Day. A big business for local bars and restaurants. They're welcoming back the parade back and with open arms, and their customers back with open wallets, hopefully.
Yes, and our Celeste Springer joins us now live downtown.
Yeah, guys, there was a great turnout here today. A lot of people spending money, including me and Thomas Morgan, who's behind the camera right now. We went out to lunch, got our faces painted, obviously, and a lot of people told us they plan to spend from anywhere from $20 today to $250. But keep in mind that National Retail Federation says that on average, the most people are going to spend is about $40, but that's going to, of course, vary. So a lot of people tell us that they're really interested in attending the parade this year. They were. We also found out that interest in attending the parade nearly doubled this year compared to last. And then this also means that for those businesses in town, of course, their employees will also be making a good bit of money.
They rely on this to pay their bills. Time is static for them, just because it hurts seeing not only the employees here, but other employees elsewhere struggling to make ends meet.
And coming up in the next half hour, me and Claire Allen are going to be working on team coverage, digging into the fun of today's festivities, but also the dollar signs. So that's coming up in the next half hour. Guys.
So basically just a lot of green today, Celeste.
Celeste, we're sorry you had to endure all that for the company. We really apologize for the inconvenience. Looks like a tough assignment down there, from the green beer to the shamrock on the forehead. Good times downtown.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank goodness, Riley, the weather held out, because yesterday we were dealing with storms moving in, and then we even had some hail. So it's almost like Mother Nature said, you know what? We're going to let y'all have your celebration.
Absolutely. It would have been a nightmare if the weather we had yesterday showed up this time.
All right, thank you, Riley. First at 5, we're learning some employees are returning to SRNS after being sent home on a leave of absence for not getting the COVID vaccine. Employees have been granted religious exemptions. They are headed back to work. SRNS says as COVID cases decrease and CDC guidance has changed, they are reaching out to employees directly to offer them the opportunity to return to work. They say there are currently fewer than 80 people on leave of absence because of the vaccine mandate, and those who decide to return will be back as early as April 11th.
We're learning new details today about yesterday's deadly crash involving a couple of college golf teams out in Texas. The National Transportation Safety Board says a 13-year-old was driving the pickup truck that hit the van. 9 people were killed in the crash, including 6 college students and a 13-year-old boy. It's not clear if that teenager killed is the one who was driving the truck that crossed the center line, hitting the van head-on. A former UGA football player arrested in connection with a murder. Investigators in Oconee County over near Athens, along with the FBI and the Philadelphia police and other agencies, announcing Akil Crumpton was arrested for the shooting death of Elijah Wood. Wood shot to death while working at a gas station last March.
I mean, I think about him all the time. It's been rough, and today it was just like, I mean, I started crying when I found out, and they were happy tears. Finally, something is moving in the right direction.
Investigators were able to track Crumpton down after a tip led them to discover the same gun was possibly connected to another homicide in Philly.
Atlanta police say they will use science and technology to solve a woman's case who was brutally murdered in Piedmont Park. Catherine Janice and her dog, Bowie, were stabbed to death inside the Atlanta park in July of 2021. Their bodies were discovered by her girlfriend after she did not return home from a walk. Back in January, APD said they were getting close to solving this, but no announcements have been made since then. AU Health is now the only local medical facility offering a new way to stop the spread of COVID and keep immunocompromised people safe.
News 12's Wrdw spoke with a patient at the Georgia Cancer Center who says this new treatment can help her live a more normal life.
In 2017, Iman Sharawi had an organ transplant, leaving her vulnerable throughout the pandemic.
I was pretty worried about it.
She's been vaccinated and boosted. Medicine she's required to take could affect how the vaccine works.
I wasn't sure that the vaccines offered me full protection against COVID due to my immunocompromised status.
Augusta University is the only medical facility in the region to offer a new preventative measure for COVID called Evusheld.
What this does is essentially gives them that protection and that response of their body via these injections so that they get several months worth of protection from COVID-19.
It's a 2-shot injection of monoclonal antibodies.
It essentially can help destroy the virus and then give the person either prevent them from getting an infection or give them a chance to develop their own immunity from the infection.
This therapy isn't for everyone.
This is for those very sick, complicated patients.
Patients like Iman, who are organ transplant recipients or cancer patients going through treatment.
This therapy is really just another step. It's another tool in the box that we can use to help fight COVID-19.
Protection should last anywhere from 3 to 6 months, giving high-risk patients some peace of mind.
I have much more confidence in that and feel like I can get back to living life normally again as much as possible.
Reporting in Augusta, Wrdw on your side.
Patients are eligible to get EVU Shield if they are 12 or older, weigh at least 88 pounds, not currently infected with COVID, or are considered immunocompromised.
Very hopeful news there. After a year off, the Junior Invitational Golf Tournament at Sage Valley is back. Nick Proto was out there as the club made a little history this time around. Explain, Nick.
That's right. Normally they have about 50 boys play in the tournament. This year, just 36. Well, that's because for the first time ever, Sage Valley introduced a girls tournament this time around. 24 girls from 7 countries are competing in Aiken this weekend. The club was supposed to start the girls tournament last year, but everything got canceled because of COVID. Anna Davis from California leads after round 1. The girls say it's exciting to see young women in golf getting more opportunities.
It's amazing, and I know like Augusta National Women's Amateur, I mean that's just a huge deal for us too. Like girls don't get as many opportunities as the guys, and it's just awesome to be able to be a part of something like this.
It feels pretty cool because I have a lot of guy friends who've played this tournament and they all like hype it up, so it was exciting to be able to play this.
Over on the boys' side, Harley Smith and Caleb Surratt share the lead after round 1. They'll play round 2 tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. and they finish up the tournament on Saturday. Some other notable players in the field include Ian Poulter's son Luke and KJ Choi's son Daniel.
All right, thanks for that, Nick. A local school taking their love of St. Patrick's Day out to help the community. We'll take a look at their impact on those in need next.
Well, today we finally saw one-day relief from the storms. Heading into our Friday, another front bringing the risk for severe weather once again. Update on that forecast just after break.
Time at night. Uneven sidewalks, pool decks, or patios? Get a faster, affordable alternative to replacement today. Call Canty Foundation Specialist for your free estimate.
Canty can fix it.
Crews have been busy today repairing a road that caved in after that heavy thunderstorm that came through here last night. The city of Augusta telling us Walden Drive has been closed down to through traffic between Parkway Drive and Wycliffe Street.
They say it's blocked off until the repairs are made, but they really aren't able to give us an idea of when that will be. We did follow up with them again late this afternoon, and officials told us crews were still out there trying to figure out the scope of the issue and what exactly caused it.